We live in a society which is gradually moving from the physical to the virtual world. And this is also the reason why esports will become much more important than all the physical sports combined over the coming decades.
We believe that by integrating the ideas of blockchain with esports, we can achieve something that no other sport on the planet has ever achieved, and that is giving power over the industry to the people who love it. Our vision is to create a democratic esports society where pro players, coaches, and most importantly, fans get to decide how esports develops. We're building the ecosystem which will connect key stakeholders in esports and enable this nascent industry to reach its true potential. We have already built the first element of this ecosystem, an educational platform called GameLeap. We're solving one of the biggest challenges esports is facing today, and this is the lack of talent infrastructure.
Every other sport on the planet has a talent infrastructure already figured out. For instance, if you want to become a professional basketball player, there is a clear route that you can follow in order to do that by starting at the bottom, at the trial level, working your way through the junior leagues, all the way up until the top. But what do you do when you want to become a professional esports player? There is no clear-cut path to do that.
I know there's this kid out there in every city that has the talent to become the next esports superstar, but just doesn't know how. And I feel it's our duty to build a better esports infrastructure for the next generations. And this is why we have built GameLeap.
We've put an immense amount of effort into developing our first product, and it's amazing to see how something you have coded gets a life of its own and turns into a platform which people love to use every single day. I feel really fortunate to be able to develop the infrastructure that will help gamers turn their hobby into a career.
As of currently, GameLeap is a community of over 60,000 people. All these people come from all over the world, but all share a very similar goal, and that is to increase their gaming skill. As our educational platform grows, we will be creating the very first multidiscipline esports university. This will allow people from all various of skills to generate a career out of esports.
Building GameLeap was the first stage of our roadmap. The next stage is building the esports blockchain.
We use blockchain to truly solve most of the problems of the esports industry. Now, the first problem you have is when teachers, trainers, coaches are not rewarded for all the work they put in to turn a talent into a professional athlete. With blockchain, we have created a consensus mechanism, and we log every exchange of value. And this enables people who provide that value to receive a reward when the person they've supported becomes successful. And this is important because this will help the industry grow faster because more people will be involved and will want to support talent. The second problem we're solving by using blockchain is to allow advertisers and sponsors to disseminate their budgets much easier by using smart contracts and allowing the whole industry to benefit instead of just a few super teams. And this creates a much better ecosystem where a lot more pro teams, a lot more pro players will be formed.
The LEAP token will be the universal unit of value of esports, enabling key stakeholders to interact in a decentralized economy.
The LEAP is a utility token which will connect millions of people around the world. Advertisers can use LEAP tokens to sponsor pro players, pro teams, and reach their target audience. You can also use LEAP tokens to access the GameLeap University, to buy tickets to tournaments, the Esports World Cup, and any other products and services originating from the LEAP ecosystem.
This is the single time in history where you can control how esports develops and benefit massively from its growth.
The LEAP decentralized ecosystem, powered by blockchain technology, will give fans and players what they really deserve: the power to change the esports industry. Now you can be more than just a spectator. Now you can help build the future of esports.
Okay, I think we have it.
Yeah, I think we have everything.
Kuchki. Can I just record you now while you're joining? No, you need to practice as well. I need you on the team.